Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And there really is just one magical ingredient that I've made into a warm tea this week. So I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end as I share with you why I chose this ingredient to be in my teacup this week to help me manage my emotional well-being. And as one of Canada's top certified astrologers and a certified health coach, I'm here each week to guide you and educate you about what is currently happening in the astrological sky and how that might be showing up either in our personal or even in our business affairs. Because I've been talking a lot lately about the planet Mercury. And the reason why is because Mercury is retrograde. Now, you don't have to be an astrologer, but maybe you've heard about this phenomena that happens 3 to 4 times each and every single year. And that's when the planet Mercury appears to move backwards in the astrological sky, but it's just a phenomena. It's not actually happening. However, the planet Mercury in astrology actually represents communication, writing, speaking, technology, and even travel plans. Now, there are even movies and TV shows about the theme of Mercury retrograde because maybe things aren't happening the way we logically thought they would. However, if we embrace what is actually happening, that is where the gift is. And that might be a new perspective on how Mercury going retrograde can actually be in our favor. And so, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to pay attention to any fresh new ideas or a new perspective about something that comes to you. And I'm going to encourage you to use some form of a journal, whether that's a guided journal or an open journal. And remember to always use a blue pen when writing this down because blue is a protective and a healing energy. Don't use black during any type of a writing exercise. And the reason why is because even I've put on my note here to remind myself that Mercury, the planet, is actually in the astrological sign of Leo. And Leo is a very passionate, heart-centered sign. And it's also a lot about drama, but it could also give us a fresh new perspective on something because it represents a fire element. And that's like a very fast energy. So again, anything that comes to you, whether that's when you're out on a walk, you're just waking up from sleeping, or even if you've been meditating and you get a new perspective or a new idea, I'm going to ask you to write it down. And that is when magic can actually start happening in your life. And as promised, what I want to share with you that is inside my teacup this week is I didn't make the tea in this cup, but I'm going to show you the magical ingredient is actually raw chocolate. This is a cacao bean. And when you grind this up and make it into a chocolate drink, a warm chocolate drink, the magical ingredient I've chosen is because it has magnesium in it. And we want to stay calm. Magnesium helps us to stay calm. And when we are feeling a lot of this emotional chaos and craziness happening during Mercury retrograde, we want to balance that out by staying calm. So last week I talked about magnesium as a supplement, and this week I'm talking about using raw chocolate, raw cacao. So you can either purchase this in your local health food stores already ground up, you can grind it up yourself, or you can actually just eat it on its own. So if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you here this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters.